Okay. To all my loved ones, to everyone who's worried, to everyone who is stressed out, anxious, I'm fine. I have done this since I was 19 years old. I don't mind moving from campsite to campsite. I don't mind not having an address. I don't mind not having four walls around me. But every time we come into town, we're at each other's throats. We're cussing at each other. We're yelling at each other. We're screaming at each other. Because we have so much stress and so much anxiety every time we come back into the city. Every time. I get that everybody's worried. I get it. But I have done this since I was 19 years old. I have hustled. I have slept on people's couches. I have slept in a car. I've slept under a bridge. I've done all of it. We are doing our best. Every time we come to the city, I'm yelling at him. He's yelling at me. We're just going back and forth for hours. We are fine with not having a place to live. We are fine with moving from campsite to campsite. We are fine with having to get money here and there. We are fine. Everything is good. But the more you guys worry, the more stressed out you guys are, the more anxious, the more irritable, the more stressed out I am. The more stressed out my fiance Paul is. The more worried and stressed you guys are, the more we don't want to be in town. The more I don't want to answer my phone, the more he doesn't want to answer his phone.
We love you guys for loving us, and we are thankful for the fact that you guys care about us so much and that you guys are worried about us. You know, everybody looks at it from a societal norm of, you know, you're supposed to have a place to live, four walls around you, solid roof over your head and everything. You know, that's what society says is, you know, the way to go. You know, that says that you're safe, you know, but both Baby Girl and I, we are people who society stresses us out. I mean, if you look at our society now, what is it about? It's about getting your own, no matter how you got to go about doing it, whether you got to rape, kill, steal, bribe, cajole, you know, rob people, break into houses. I mean, you know, rob banks. You know, that's all you hear about on the news anymore. It's just who's killed who, who's raped who's been released from jail and raped and killed again. You know, who has robbed who. You know, there's no, you know, who's burned somebody's business down or somebody's house down or whatever. You know, there's nothing positive on the news anymore because society, unfortunately, does not put much positive out. And we love you guys for being worried about us. And we know that you guys worry about us because you love us and you have the best of intentions. But what people think might be the best thing for us doesn't necessarily mean it is the best thing for us. When we're out in the woods and we're together and we're camping at, you know, our different campsites that we like and everything, we're at peace. We're never arguing. We're never fighting. We're never stressed out. We're never, you know, sorry about the cameras. We're never, you know, we got Zen going on. I mean, honestly, I mean, seriously, how could you not? Look at this beard. I mean, does this not say Zen? I mean, come on. But no, guys, we just wanted to say, you know, we love you guys for loving us and we love you guys for being worried about us. But we've got options. We know we do. We've got options to be able to get into a house or an apartment pretty damn quick, or a trailer or wherever. There are so many options out there that would allow us to have that address and that solid roof over our head. But honestly, we don't want it right now. We don't. And this isn't of any, you know, through any coercion or bribery or manipulations or threats of violence or torture or, well, torture is not really a bad thing. Thank you. You know, this is something that we both talked about in great detail even before we lost the apartment. You know, when we were there, if people truly knew the living situation that we were in there, it was a nightmare. We had roommates who just didn't give two shits, let alone one shit, about anything. We had freaking dope dealers living with us and dope users living with us that were out of control, that were freaking violent and shit. You know, we always ended up with the worst of the worst and wanting to move in and grow their, you know, put down their roots there. And all of our shit gets stolen all the time. I mean, I had I had 2 laptops that got stolen in that one place. There's constantly worrying about whether our shit's going to get stolen or whether somebody's going to kick in the door because they think that, one of our roommates or whatever, freaking ripped them off or whatnot. It was constant stress. It was constant just bullshit. And I mean, outside of the apartment, neighbors constantly being at each other. And, it's like
It's like high school.
It's worse. It's high school from hell. It's like High School Musical meets fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was terrible. It was always stressful. We never left our room, not because we had to stay in our room. Well, we did because that was the only place where we felt safe. We would be in our room most of the time with the door locked. We didn't want to deal with all the bullshit out in the rest of the house. It was constant stress, constant anxiety, there was never any zen. There was never any happiness. And since we've been living in the woods, we both discussed it, and this is what we want to do, guys. And again, we love you. We love the shit out of you guys for being concerned about us and, wanting the best for us. But honestly, if you guys really knew us as well as we know ourselves, honestly, right now,
the city is not the best place for us.
The city's not the best for us. It's not. Today, sometime down the road, we might decide, okay, we're ready to rejoin society. We're ready to get that address, those 4 walls. But honestly, we're not in any extreme hurry to right now. Like I said, we've got options. We've got avenues that we can take to get into a place pretty damn quick. But it's like, honestly, we don't want it right now. We just don't. We just ask that you guys try to understand where we're coming from. And again, I can't express more how much we love you guys for how much you love us. And your concern shows how much you love us. But loving somebody also is trying to understand where they're coming from, trying to listen to what they're saying. And even if it doesn't make sense to you, just understanding that, it makes sense to them. And know that I am keeping her safe while we're out in the woods. Anybody who knows me knows that I can sharpen a blade like no other.
They're sharp.
We've got machetes. We've got swords. We've got my 85-pound draw compound bow with our arrows. And I'm a crack shot. You can ask her. I don't miss. But I haven't had to use it yet. But the thing is I would give my life protecting this woman.
And I would give my life to protect him.
And so we are all good, guys. Seriously, we promise you. There's no bribery or threats of violence or anything.
I'm gonna hurt you if you don't agree.
Oh, Jesus, help me! Help! I'm lying. She's gonna kill me. No, but no, seriously. We're happy out in the woods, guys. We are. We really, really are happy out in the woods.
I'd rather be out in the woods than in society.
Yeah, and I mean, she said that we're always fighting and arguing when we come into town. We're not always fighting and arguing, but our stress does definitely go through the roof. Our anxiety goes through the roof. Our depression starts sneaking up and kicking us in the ass. It's like the city right now just has nothing but bad memories. We're trying to find a way to reset and start anew and start with a clean slate to where, we don't have any of that bad juju in our life anymore that we had before. We've got each other and, yes, we might be addressless, but we're not homeless. The old saying goes, home is where the heart is. It's kind of cliche and dorky and all that good shit, I know. But really, home is where the heart is, and we love each other without end. We love each other without end. It grows more and more every single day, and my heart is with her, no matter whether it's at an address or whatever. I mean, people ask us in the towns that we go to, hey, I haven't seen you around here before. You guys live here now? It's like, kind of, we're up camping for 14 days, and they're like, oh, you guys are homeless? It's like, no, we're not homeless. We're addressless. That's what we call ourselves, addressless. Because a home really is where the heart is. And as long as I'm with her, as long as she's with me, we're home. It doesn't matter where we're at. And again, we understand and we love you guys for loving us so much to be concerned. But please try to understand, this is of our choice. We're rocking it right now, honestly. I mean, we're learning so much more about ourselves independently and as a couple and everything, being out in the woods and not having all the distractions and bullshit of everybody else's life around us. We're growing as individuals and as a couple, and it's more and more every single day. So please just understand, You know, you don't have to understand totally where we're coming from and everything, because if I was an outsider looking in, I'd be like, you guys are smoking crack. You know, how can you be happy having to move every 14 days and living out in the woods like
It's
fucking
stressful moving every 14
animals and
days.
cavemen and everything? But it's like, you know, really, you look at it, it's how we all lived from the beginning. Out in nature. We didn't have fucking four walls that we had to be residing in. You know, and society did just fine, you know, independently on their own. You know, we've become so used to this quote unquote societal norm of everything, but you know, everybody's norm is different. Our norm is what we're doing right now, and we're rocking it. Honestly, we are. I mean, I'm getting a lot healthier. I'm chopping wood every day and everything else. I'm getting my back in shape.
I'm getting
You know,
more healthier
she's
by being out in the sunshine.
yeah, she's getting healthier being out in the sunshine. I mean, she's already sexy as fuck already, you know, but you know, she's getting sexier and sexier by the day. Why? Because she's getting more of her confidence back. She is happier, you know, she's more calm and at peace, you know. So that's what's important to me. And she's expressed to me time and time again that, you know, this is what she wants to do. You know, I get down on myself and say, oh, I should be a better man and a bigger man. And, you know, I should be the man and provide and have, you know, the roof over our head and everything for, you know, my depression starts kicking my ass here and there. But I remind myself, you know what, this is what we want. This is by our choice. And we're sticking by our choice and we're happy with it. We honestly are, guys. I mean, if you guys knew us before and, you know, you encounter us now, you'll know that, you know, a lot of people that we've known from the compound and everything, and that's what we called the old apartment complex. We went there last night to say hi to a couple of people. They're like, wow, you guys are looking amazing. We were worried about you because, you know, living in the woods is rough, but you guys look better off now than you were before. You both look so fucking happy and just, wow, you know, and it's like, well, we are. You know, we're rocking this. But again, we love you guys for loving us. Just try to, you know, think outside the box, because we are outside the box pretty fucking weird, freaky deep people. So, you know, it's not always
And I'm
easy
happy
to understand.
being weird.
Yes, we are weird squared. But yeah, you know, just understand that, you know, we are happy guys, and whenever we do want to get a place, we will. We will. It's not going to be hard.
It's not going to be on your guys' timeline.
Yeah, we're both intelligent enough to do it, but it's got to be on our timeline, and when we know that we're ready to get back to that. But until then, guys, just know that we're safe, that we love each other, and that everything's going great. I mean, I don't remember a time that I've actually been this at peace with myself as I am. I mean, I can inhale and exhale and not feel like I'm just breathing in poison and crap from around me. And it's just, it's an awesome feeling. So, you know, keep on loving us just like we still love you guys, but just try to understand, you know what? Okay, so they're weird and they're freaks and, you know, we'll never understand them, but you know what? We understand that they are where they belong at this point in their own lives and their own minds, and they're happy and content with it, because we are. We promise. We promise. And so, you know, just know that we're safe. We'll keep on checking in with you guys. We'll keep on doing videos. We're staying in a hotel room out in Forest Grove for tonight, you know, getting a good shower in and relaxing a little bit, and then we'll be taking back off within the next day or two and going back out and finding our next adventure. At which point, you guys know we'll be uploading more videos. So stay tuned for more lunacy and crazy shit and just off the wall. What the fuckingness?
What the fuckingness?
What the fuckery? And just know that we're happy, guys. We are. But I'm going to shut my cake eater now and hand you back over to the sexy one. I'm sure you guys are like, oh, God, get off the screen. Oh, my eyes. Oh, my God, they're bleeding. No. All right, love you guys. Bye.
And to my dad, this is a very important thing.
We love you, old man.
We love you. But you wanting a roof over my head and four walls, I haven't had that since I was 19.
She's been through a lot, and she's a very strong woman.
I have been through hell and back, and I want you to understand that you're not suffocating me, you're not making me feel like crap, but you might want to step back just a little bit.
Well, not really step back, just, you know, try to understand,
Just
that, you know,
understand where I'm coming from. Okay? I love you.
We both love you dearly, honestly. She's got an awesome dad, and I tell her that every single day. You know, you're the first dad that has actually accepted me and that I get along with, you know. And so I don't want to do anything to ruin that, but
He is taking care of me. He is making sure I have food in my belly. He's making sure that I have a roof over my head. He's making sure that I need to do what I need to do. So, Dad, just remember,
we love you.
we love you.
And thank you for loving us. Again, I can't say that enough, you know. But I'm taking care of her, old man. I would, like I said before, I would give my life for this woman. But I'm not going to have to, because you know what? We're the greatest team ever known by mankind. We're told all the time that our relationship is disgusting because it's perfect. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for us.
It's perfect for us, and we're happy. So,
Yeah.
I will talk to you guys later.
Don't go nowhere, though. Keep on calling her. She loves talking to you.
I do. I love you,
She
Dad.
misses you.
So, I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.